Hello everybody, I hope you can hear me and you have a nice Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. I need to change a little bit the setup, so that's why you see the microphone up here. Because the camera is raised, because I have the big desk here where we have all the stuff. So thanks for joining in, even though it's pretty early still, and yeah, that stream will take some time because I'm trying to build an archive box. And next week there will be an episode about archiving the Polaroids. And that box actually is for kind of that video. But the problem is making it for like for the video. Didn't want to spend all the time like with the details, so I thought like why not make a stream and like to show the detailed process of how it's done. And yeah, when we are done with the box, I can just put it into the video as a final result and link to that stream. So if you have any questions about the process, just ask me in between. Like, I'm happy about any question. Like, it's just nice to talk to you guys and to have some conversation, so don't hesitate to drop some messages. I'm also streaming on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. I'm using Restream for that, so tell me if it's good and also tell me if the sound quality is okay and the music is not too loud or something like that. Everything is appreciated for information here. So yeah, but it looks like YouTube is working fine and Twitch also looks kinda okay, to be honest. So that's gonna be the thing we do today. What do I need for this? Or what do we need for this? A lot of things, unfortunately. And I was shopping today for some stuff that we need, and like I was already like doing something for it. So let's go through the basic plan. I kind of like, I'm shooting a lot of Instax, as you can see, like here and here. So that's one pack, and there's another pack, and that's just from the mosaic shoot with Thomas. That's only one mosaic from Thomas and mine. So these two like two stacks are already big amount of images. Just to show you. So I kind of want to build. I kind of want to build a big box, like the ones from IKEA that you can't see. Maybe we, on the main camera. Ooh. Yeah, you can see them. These boxes, these ones here, something like that. I want to build just for my Polaroids. So that's actually the plan for today, to build a box like that. And what we need for that is some cardboard. That's actually here. Oh. It's mobile, can you see? Fix that. So we need cardboard. So that's 2mm cardboard. In German it's called Graukarton. That's one part we need. That's gonna be the inner core of all the box. So that's gonna be the main thing we're gonna use. And then I bought some linen. And that, so like the cardboard you could still find on Amazon, like, but they ship in smaller dimensions, not in like this huge dimensions, but you don't need that huge dimensions. Hello, back to Spain, hey. And yeah, so that's the linen that I actually bought. So let me see if I can get that in focus here. Yeah, I bought some really nice light linen, light gray, and some darker gray. We're gonna work on the light gray today, and yeah. I haven't found anything like online on Amazon or something where you could buy that, but you actually just go there to a shop that sells that stuff and say, yeah, you need 2 meters or you need 3 meters of the material, and they cut it off a big roll for you. So Amazon is like not really a help for that. I didn't find anything there. So let's see. Hey, back to the States. Woo! People from everywhere joining in. I love that. So yeah, that's kind of hard to source or to tell where to source now, because I don't know. I have a shop in Vienna where I go to, and I know they sell the stuff. They are a reseller. They normally just sell to bookmakers and stuff. Like bookmakers, are they bookmakers? Like people that make like bind books. And yeah, so it's easy to get it from there, but otherwise I have a hard time. So you have to look up bookbinding linen and maybe find a place near you where you get it. Yeah, it's acid free actually. It's grey cardboard, so that should be fine. And yeah, so these are the two. Then we need the gluing part, which I left in the other room right now. But I have this here. Oops. That's double-sided adhesive foil. So there's two versions you could do that actually. One would be with bookbinder's glue, which I also have here, and the other one would be with the double-sided adhesive foil here, this one. And that's for me the easier one. I always had luck with working with the sticky foil. Working with the bookbinder's glue, I had some problems sometimes because I don't know how to use it that well. I was never like had a proper introduction to using it, so I'm like self-taught when it comes to this one. And yeah, so that's the thing we're gonna have to think about. Can you actually hear the background music? Because I have it on speakers here, and I hope the microphone doesn't pick it up. So that's the parts we need to build that box. Then we need the planning, which we will do in a second. And I already prepared some stuff before, and that's actually, I made these here. These are the separators. You can see them. I just laser cutted them. If you follow me on Instagram, you maybe saw the story that I made of cutting them. And they are made out of these here. And these are 8x10 covers actually. So when you get 8x10 film, every negative comes in one of these sleeves. Hey! Greetings to California, Joey! So yeah, that's the 8x10 sleeve, and they are completely light tight, which is not necessary, but I keep them all the time, and like, that's just like, I have tons of them just lying around because I don't know what to do with them. And I thought like, yeah, black separators would look good. And yeah, so these are gonna be the separators between the film, so you still have the parts on the back. So yeah, that's just cut out. These gonna be the separators. I bought some white pens to write on them. I have a smaller and a bigger one, like that's a 0.7 I think, was this one. And the other one should be that's 0.7, and that one is pigment ink. Doesn't say here. But that one was this one was really expensive actually, but it's white color just. So yeah, that's the idea that we're gonna use these as separators of the project. And sometimes I have projects that are like 10 photos, and sometimes I have a project like these mosaics here that are like 50 pictures. So it's hard to make boxes. For the Polaroid, a friend of mine, Thomas, had like once a project which he funded successfully. Let me have a box. Everything is falling apart. My god, so let me see. Okay. So these are actually the archival boxes Thomas has. Let me tile that down a little bit. Now you can see it. So these are boxes that he printed and kind of crowdfunded. Ah, nice, cool. So, damn! Renata, thanks for the tip. How much is that? I don't know how much euros these. But thanks a lot. So yeah, thanks Renata. Yeah, so these are the boxes he funded successfully. I have like 200 of them, and I'm running out of space. So today we're gonna do the box on Instax, but I'm also gonna do another one on Polaroid where I can just have bigger amounts in there. And they're really nice. They come flat, and you just, let me do that on stream here. You just open them up, and then you have the pictures inside. That's from a hockey game. So yeah, 2014. I have like the whole set here. I can write on outside and then just put it together and put it on a shelf. And they are all like, you have labels on the side, front, and yeah, just on the back he has like this promotional stuff from funding it that was printed on. I was thinking about doing like a reproduction, cause like there are none left, and sell them over Analog Things, but don't know if that works. That would be a future project maybe, to have a shop on the Analog Things side and sell stuff like that. And And yeah, they're pretty easy to assemble. It's just folding a little bit, and something like this helps a ton. So I don't know if you guys know what that is. So yeah, that's a paper folder. I hope it's the right name in English. Faltspal in German. And yeah, you use that to. Let me just grab this one. So if you have some paper, you fold it over, and you want to have a nice edge here, you could actually go over it without ruining it, and you have a really nice edge. The other option you can do is you grab your ruler and you take it and you make a position here like this. Paper is maybe not the best, and then you can see this line here, and it's actually when you need to fold it, it will automatically fold on that line, like easier. So that's something really helpful. So yeah, that's something that's not expensive and helps a lot if you do a lot of paperwork or just some paperwork. It's like maybe 5 to 10 euros or dollars, and it helps a ton to use one of these. So grab one for yourself. So yeah, I can throw that one away now. But luckily I got a ton of them. Really, too many. But put that also aside. Woohoo! Really, Conrad, you did that on engineering classes, like building boxes? I mean, yeah, there is some thoughts behind it. So, let's grab that one. And let's grab my steam. It's pretty loud. On the highest. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let me zoom in here a little bit. That's looking okay. Oh. It's a little mushy. Let's turn it up. Okay. Ah, okay, you made these here. Okay, I get it. Yeah, for us they're called Faltspal. Maybe they're the same in Poland, I don't know. But I don't think so. So what I actually want to do is I want to have a box. So that's the top view that actually looks like this. And has 3 rows for Polaroid. So I have 1 row here, 1 row here, and 1 in the middle. And so we need a piece in the middle, outside, and if you look at it in 3D, it will look like this. Really learn to draw. So that's gonna be kind of our box, how it's gonna look. And yeah, the boxes are important, Conrad. So yeah, that's gonna be the box, and then we also create a lid for it. And I'm not sure how I will have it. Like, I still have the question, you know, if we have our box, will the photo be completely in the box, or will it show out a little bit of the box? So now I just have to think about that song with the fox. If you put it in a box, blah blah blah. Okay. So maybe let it show out a little bit, or completely sink it in the box, and that's really important for the top lid. Because if we have the lid and it just like sits on the Polaroids, that's not good. I have to happen that with one box here. So Halina was kind enough to send me this box. And one day, no, I bought it at a flea market, and it's actually the perfect Polaroid size, as you can see. So I have a bunch of Polaroids in here, from really old ones to burnt ones. That's Oliver with microwave development, and that's just random pictures in there, you know, like really old ones, just friends. So yeah, that's like, you know, old Impossible Chemistry, turning sepia, stuff like that. Ooh, there's me. There was a picture of me. Type 100. Young Marco developing collodion wet plate stuff. Yeah. And because people always ask why pictures happen to have like this, that's when your chemistry is dry and you get these spots. So yeah, a box like this. But as you can see, like, let me show that from the side here. As you can see, that lid sits on the Polaroids, and we don't want that to our box. So yeah, we have to think about that. So my shelf was getting pretty full here. With sail camera? What's a sail camera, Oscar? I mean, like a DSLR camera? I hope that's like autocorrect. Hey Steven, yeah, I hope you like it. I'm a little sad because the video from yesterday performs so bad. Like, I haven't seen anything that bad. Maybe a ground glass for a 4x5 camera and a story time in combination is not the best thing. But yeah. What's with my bushy beard? Should I trim it? I actually should make an appointment with the barber. Should I? I could just like, I can actually make a kind of tie together if you want, but that looks pretty stupid on me, or does it? So yeah. Yeah, DSLR camera. Oscar, you're not the only one asking that actually. There's a few people asking how to scan with DSLRs. To make it easy, like, let me explain it on easy design here. So, if you want to scan with a DSLR, you will put your photo here on the desk. So that's your photo actually. You will put your DSLR camera. Wow, that DSLR is great. Just straight above, so it actually shoots down. And then you will put two lights in a 45-degree angle on the left and the right. They need to be the same amount, and they need to be in a 45-degree angle. So we look at this, that's our plane, and there's one line here, one line here, and these need to be 45-degree both. This will give you an even light on the Polaroid, and yeah, that's it. It's good if you have a macro lens here, because then you can go a little bit closer, but if you have a good DSLR, you shouldn't mind. But most important, these have to be on the same angle in 45 degrees, and they have to be the same lights. That's the easiest you can do it actually. So. Yeah, soft daylight also works, but it also can give you a lot of reflections. That's a problem with daylight, because you can't control it that good. But yeah, if you have a light source that's big enough, then it's also working pretty fine. So yeah, that's our bottom part, and then we're gonna have top lid, which will be here. Oops. That's the wrong one. That one needs to go here. So kind of like this. So yeah, that's gonna be our top lid. What did I draw here? Like complete nonsense. So lid, outside, 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 outside. So that's gonna be our top lid, which closes then. And I kind of want to make like an insertion here, so that the Polaroids can sit a little bit, like that it's not completely flush on that bottom box, and actually sits on that little rim here that I have as a stabilizer. Oh yeah, that's a good tip. Conrad says, like, if you have a big black card box and have the lens in the middle, like you cut out a little hole in the middle of that cardboard, and then you hold it up. So like, if we take something like that, just in bigger, and we cut a little hole in the middle. So let me just like cut it out here. Professional cutting work that doesn't go through both papers. Oh, and that's also, like, this thing is pretty helpful. Separate paper, because so okay, So you have your black card box, and you take your lens. You take your lens, and you put the lens in the middle here, and that should remove the reflections. Is the stream laggy? Just a question, because like I see it here, it looks completely laggy. Because I think so, right? I think it's lagging. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna stop restream and gonna put in YouTube because I think the restream is making problems. It was the same last time, and like, okay, Twitch is not working then. So give me, I'm back in 2 seconds. Just need to find the YouTube panel here on that computer. Woo. Luckily you can't see that screen. Oh, come on, YouTube is so slow sometimes. Don't know why. Can't be my internet, but maybe the computer here. Live stream. Because I actually need the streaming key from here. So okay, I'm back in 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, 20, like half a second. So. We're back online? Okay, we're back online. I hope it's not lagging anymore. Let's see. Okay, but if it's laggy, please tell me, because it's hard to tell yourself here. But it should looks good actually. It says stream quality is okay. So questions. Okay, what we are building an archive box for my Instax wide shots, because I don't have some. God here. So I don't have an archive box for this, but we're gonna build one. Any questions to the taking pictures with your DSLR now? Yes, Rob, I'm early, but I'm doing that for like 2 hours now. Like, gonna be doing that for 2 hours. Let's put the lens aside. It's gonna be falling. So, let's put all the stuff aside, because we need the space. Believe me, we will need it. And I'm probably gonna kick off my stream deck, because that's over there. And I already kicked it off like 5 times while arranging everything. Woo. Oh, Cody, thanks a lot. Thanks. Let's put these up here so we can take them later. Close that one? No, actually So, let's start out with the measurements. Where is my separator? Okay, so this is the size we need for one row. We have 3 rows, and we will have separators in between these rows. So let's measure our distance, and I would leave some space for left and right so we don't get too funky here. So we are on 11.2 for one row, so I would go 11.4, or should we go for 5? So then we have a little bit of, so we go for 115 wide, and I will be 10 centimeters. So 10 centimeters by. So that's the size of one frame actually that we need. And we want to have the spacing like outside. We have a frame, we have one row, frame, frame, and we have the end row. So we need to think about our material width here, because that's also an important part. As soon as we start folding up that, let's go out a little bit again. As soon as we start folding these, the cardboard is 2 millimeters thick that we have, and if we fold it up, we have to decide, is it on the outside edge of the bottom or is it on top of the bottom? I normally put it on top of the bottom layer so I can fix it there and glue it with the sides. So that's my part. And yeah, so we kind of need to calculate plus 2 millimeters on each side for these here. And since we're putting linen on top of it, I would actually calculate 3 millimeters just for safety. So we have 3 millimeters, 3, and in between we have 150. So that's our actually plus. So we are on 345 plus 12, which gives us 100. So that's actually the width of our box. The Nikon F5, amazing camera. It's like one of the best cameras you can get for that, but it's also pretty pricey at the moment, I think. Or I have like, they're super pricey, these F2, F5, everything like that. Like heavy on your purse. So yeah, so that's gonna be the width. And now we have the depth of the box. That's your decision actually. You could or you can also make just 2 rows and have it longer, or make it like square as you want. But I'm actually going to make it fit into our little Billy IKEA shelf here. So it's a maximum of 26 centimeters. So I would actually have it a little bit shorter because I don't want to have it completely push out, and go for 250. So let's go 256. We have 250 inside and the outside with 256. Okay, these are the first parts. Then we need the inside breakers, these here. So if we take a look on the side before. But now we need these here, because they are actually also the same width. And we need the outside edges. And we also have to calculate here, like one side will be inside and one will be outside. So you have that kind of connection here. That's going to be like that's one cardboard, and the other one is going to be sitting flush on that edge. So we have to have a short side and a long side. That's something you don't have to forget. $225, so pretty fine for the camera. It's a good price. And we have 10 centimeters height, which we're gonna make it 9 centimeters. So let's do all inside, because we want to have 4 of the same size here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's that's 1 times this one. Then we need 4 times with 100, 250 by 90, and then we need 2, which are the long sides, will be 375 by 9. So, and we need 2 of these. Okay, so now it's time to actually draw and cut on our cardboard. We have the measurements for the bottom part, and the top part we will calculate later and fit on top, because sometimes your parts move and then you have to remeasure, and I'm always like, I'm not the perfect person to do that stuff. So let's zoom out here, put that stuff aside that can fall down. Yeah, what we need: scissors, cutting knife, pencil, rectangle triangle, and a good ruler with a steel edge. You know, most rulers have one edge that's made for cutting, this one here, and one for measuring. never cut on the measuring side. Never. I already had people here using this one, and that's why there is like a cut here. And it always freaks me out, like really freaks me out. And then I take it and cut it. I really don't like it. Okay, sorry. Oscar, if you want to take no flash pictures, you need to go outside and have sunlight. Yeah, otherwise, like, since your sun is probably not like old and not moving, you need strobe to like capture moving moments. Okay, that's good light. Embrace the. Oh. Okay, yeah. So these are the things we need for now. We can put the rest aside. Yeah. That's also pretty good. Rubber, get all your mistakes off, which we will have for sure in measuring. So yeah, good. And now let me grab one of the cardboard plates. And they are massive. As you can see, they are huge. Woo. The good thing is, we can use one of these edges because they are straight. Hey Justin, actually there's not a big difference between the Model 2 and the not regular 670. It's just naming and production time and stuff like that, electronics inside, but basically they are the same. So don't worry, if you got a good deal, be happy, and yeah, just use it. So let's space out our parts, and I think we start off with the biggest part. Let me just grab the notepad here, put that on top here, so can you see it? Okay, these are our measurements. So let's go. We need... Damn, I wrote something wrong here. 7. So I would actually do like the big plate and the small plates just in one row, so we have it easier to make these. And bottom looks okay, so we can actually use that one here. And my stream deck will fall soon. So 3, 7, 5, 7. Good. Yeah, unfortunately I have to draw that one outside of the screen, too wide, so you can see it a little bit. Right, move it here. No, that doesn't work, sorry. It's gonna be out of screen. Okay, first one will be 25.6 meters, and to that we need 90 and 99. So 5 is 34 points. 43 points. So that's our last one here. Let's take our triangle and hairline. And the degree line here, so I can actually put my ruler here. I was 5.7. Fine. So I can combine these. Maybe it'll focus again. In there, so here we just have to measure the 90 and 90 from this side. Great. Okay, so these are our sides, and that's the bottom. So that works out. Let's put the triangle away. So also I wouldn't cut with a paper like knife on that one on the edge, because it will cut into the plastic like nothing if you have a sharp knife. So yeah. For the cutting process, always try to cut outside of your material. Like always cut, like have the ruler to cover your material and space into the outside, because if you have some problems, like you can always tilt somehow, but never, don't do this one, because you will wobble and then you have a shitty edge on that one. If it's outside here, you can make a straight cut again and start again. That's the easier part. Working with such a big cardboard is actually pretty annoying if you don't have that much space. Put some good pressure on the ruler so you're not moving, and you probably need to make 2 or 3 runs to get through the cardboard. Last one. Yeah, and something like that is pretty helpful. That's a cutting mat. That's something that won't get damaged while cutting it. It actually heals itself. That's what they say. So next one, also that ruler here, if you can see it, it has these plastic thingies here, and they stop it from moving pretty good. So actually pretty helpful cutting out these parts. So that's shitty for me to cut because I'm right-handed. And put it. Ooh. And then, since that's gonna be covered by linen anyway, you can write what it is on it and put it aside for now. Ooh, I hope I don't miss any messages in chat, so if I do, this hit me again up and ask me. That's why I messed up now cutting. Try to make the first run a really clean one, and you can go over it with some more pressure. Seems fine. Next one, that's the long side. One. Guys, talk with me, or girls. Let me know your stories, your information. How do you actually archive your Polaroids? That would be interesting. Like, I already asked on Instagram, a few people had some really nice input, but how do you guys actually archive your Polaroids? Maybe I've got some new ideas that I also can put into the video. So we have the long side, we have the bottom. Now it's time for the other ones. Oops. So here is the straight edge that I kind of didn't fuck up. So sorry to say that. How do you archive your film photos or like your film? Also be interesting. So now we are on the 4 pieces of 250 material, and so that's 4 times 90, 180, 270, 360. Is it working? Yeah, that's working. So we will actually make 20 by something here. So that's 25. That edge. 5. And here. Okay, it's good. Draw our line here.
You're like a river in the dark. You steer me right, you lit the spark.
And what horrible song is that? I really need a good playlist for that stuff. But the problem is that you have to have the licensing and everything. So it's kind of complicated to do for now. Ooh. Joey, how big is your refrigerator? 4x5 boxes are actually, a lot of people use them, but I don't like it because they actually still fly around quite a bit. And yeah, that's pretty expensive. And to be honest, like, everybody's worried about acid-free box and everything for your images. It's a Polaroid, you never put out the chemistry of your image. Why should you? There is acid inside actually, so I'd be more worried if you put a Polaroid to your other images that it will affect that one.
You're mesmerizing, hypnotizing. My eyes are set on you.
And okay, huh? To make it easier, I'm gonna cut that all off here, because I can actually use that last part here on top.
And under blue skies with an open glance, we head over heels, filled with dreams.
Table is moving.
Come all, everything, just when I need you. You set sail and navigate. When I need you, you lift me up till we levitate. You're mesmerizing.
So if you have already well-made cut, you could do that, but let's just slip like I just did. Still one run. Break off the top edge here. Ah, good. Put our cardboard away. Ooh, let me read chat for a second. 4x5, 4x5, 4x5. Close it. Well, Polaroids have pretty hefty chemistry, yes. So you always have to keep that in mind. Oh, I can finally cut with my right hand. Helps a lot. The way it should be. Good. One, three. So, okay, everything in place. Okay, so we now have all the parts, and I actually use this one here, or have a spacer that I cut off, because when we space them now, since we need to, actually if I would lie them on here like this, and stick it to the linen now, and then try to turn it, it wouldn't move, because there would be no space. So we actually need to take one cardboard in between, like this. Put that out, that, and then you have the chance to lift it up and it stays on top here, and you can smooth it on the edge. So that's how we're gonna do that. Yeah, that's what a lot of people also do. Like, they take the old boxes, I don't have one here right now, and just like put the battery inside and put the films inside. It's also a good idea. Actually, we'll show that in the video off too. So that's something we don't use. Now let's get our part here. So, basic parts. Goes like this. Side A and side 2. That's how we actually make our box. And as you can see, these parts are smaller here on the edges. Here. So if I zoom in a little bit, can I? It's too far. Oops, like this. You can see there's quite a lot of space missing here, and that's actually so it fits in between the long sides when we set it up. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the next video, because I don't know why nobody's watching the new video. Is it so bad, or is it like nobody is interested in 4x5 stories of how I got my Graflex and everything? I mean, yeah, it's boring probably. But the colors are really nice. Like, I changed a lot in the room, so it looks nice. How do we start off, huh? My little fellas. Cut off some linen. It's size. So, when you cut off the linen, you should actually always think about you need to go inside too. But that's something you really have to keep in mind, like going there inside, and how the box actually should look inside, if you also want to have it covered in linen and inside or not. That's something really important to think about when cutting off the linen, so you have enough material to cover that. Rob, you can also make a content alert. You're a mod now. Do it. I hope so. I hope so, Conrad. These are for this one. So. Gonna get paper cut. Woo. Rob, I made your mod on Discord. Don't lie to me. Let me check that. Lying to me. Hey Rob, please give it a roll up. Oh. Damn. Okay, didn't work out, but I did it. I don't know why, but it didn't work out. Now it's on there. That's actually why I do a stream, because I didn't want to pre-make it. If I would do it for a YouTube video, I would just record it off screen. But that's why I make the stream and just have it running. And people come in and ask questions. It's a nice day. So don't be worried. The most expensive paperweights here, huh? I know what you're thinking. And by the way, these are super expensive. I don't know why, but one roll of this, like 10 meters by 60 centimeters, is 70 euros, something like that. So, completely over the top. Yeah, always have one corner on your desk where you put sticky stuff, because otherwise your sticky stuff will end up everywhere. So, the corner down here is for sticky stuff. It goes here, stays here. Down here, sticky stuff down there. Oh no, that's actually from the overlay, Conrad. That's actually this brush thingy that I use. That's the, you mean these here, right? Like, these here? Hey, Buke. So, let me just switch to. So, and I already messed it up. I was just like, okay, when you put that on, really be careful, and I completely messed it up in the first fucking second. Kill me. Okay, that's on the outside. Believe it, but you really need to be careful with these air bubbles like I have here now, because you can't get them out anymore afterwards. So really slowly work your way and brush that on. I can remove these now. Shelf again. So. I recommend using a towel or something for that, if I would find some. So just some fabric, that's good, so you can actually softly push it on, or Just take your time, don't rush it with this one. If you're using the foil. I haven't been swearing so much yet, but now I am. Woohoo! We're getting there, we're getting there. So let's take our parts and have a look how we are. Because this one kinda need to space out. Okay, a little bit more. Can put that one inside. Now let's make a clean cut here. So that's that thing here is nothing you should actually get. That's shitty. Okay. Now we can again space it out where we kind of want it. And we're gonna start with the middle because that's the one where we could actually align the rest of the elements so that they have enough space. Because this one actually on top needs to fold over, and the one on bottom also needs to fold over, and the sides also inside. So for the sides we have more than enough space. For top and bottom it's just like small coverages. And okay, because I actually will leave it inside, I would leave it like the gray cardboard because I don't mind if it's like looking like that. I hope you don't screen shit on my videos. But you can screenshot, yes. Feel free. Whatever you want to use. But don't screen shit on them, please. Oh my god. So, good. Let's put it on this side here. Satisfying moment of peeling off something. Ooh. Sorry, I didn't want to ruin the wonderful moment of peeling it off. Satisfaction. Ha! Love to do stuff like that, which is completely. Try to be as centered as possible. So now I need my spare piece, as remember the one I cut off also. That's gonna be going. Good thing now it's gonna stick onto the double adhesive foil, and I can take alongside. Forward it. Now. sticks really well. So even like this small part takes some force to take off again. Gonna be inside anyways. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Bouquet. Oh, yeah, my face cam is not on. Thanks. So we have that one. Now it's time for the sides. See if we get out really good already. Good. So, to finish it off, I'm gonna cut off this here, because I'm gonna use that for something else, maybe for a smaller box or something. Woo. Okay. Now we need to make our cuts. Oops. So let me change to. So let me push that, pull it over. So now it's gonna be important how we actually glue that stuff together. And I already messed up pretty bad. Pretty sure I can't get these off, because I would actually need to fold that inside. I'm a stupid idiot. I messed up. Fuck! I would have needed... Let me see if I can get them off again. Fuck. My mistake. Damn. Sorry. Something. My beard. My god. So what was my mistake here? That was actually that I kinda need to fold this one in here and fold that one on top of it. And I'm pretty sure I messed that up bad. Let me think a little bit. It has been such a long time since I did this. What do I need? Now I'm struggling actually. Was it right or was it not right? I need to cut this out. Then I need to pull it up. Take it to this one and then I need to push that. Oh, it's right. I did it right like that. Okay, I'm back in a second. Give you the top view. I just need to grab some rulers. So I just grabbed this ruler here, which is like, you know, this has these different sizes on it, but it has actually really good size to cut off stuff here on the sides. So that's why I use it. Two here. Okay, so we have the outside lines now. These are the ones where I will cut for this piece. And that's inside. Here I cut the inside, makes it easy to get the ruler back off. And as I said before, sticky corner. Ooh, nobody's riding with me. You're such bastards. Do I need to ask every one of you to ride me? Oh, that was loud, sorry. Press F for request. What should I send you some Fs. Bastards. So now we need this one here. I actually have the line here, so I could actually make the cut. Lucky that I on that one here. Yes. That was stupid, the line over there. It was on the wrong side of the ruler. So, and now to make these incisions, we need to make these cuts here, like 45-degree cuts on these, and actually fold it over. That's important. So, go out.
TV light. All I want is to get some shut eye, but my thoughts are keeping me awake. I don't know what it is.
I hope my beard won't stick to that piece here. That would be a really unfortunate event that would happen.
Try my best to keep my mind occupied so that I can focus on anything but you. 'Cause all I want is to get some shut eye, but the thought of you is keeping me awake. I don't know what it is, but it's been like this ever since
So.
we kissed. I don't know what to do, 'cause I long for you every single night. I don't know
I don't like it. You can see it takes quite some force to put it on there. Measurements are really tough. That's actually the good part if it's like right.
Ever since we kissed.
Now I can actually put that part in. So.
I don't know what it is,
So I actually glue on the sides now for this.
but it's been like this ever since we
That
kissed.
one.
I don't know what to do, 'cause I long for you every single night.
Okay, great.
I don't know what it is,
Now we take the scissor
but it's been like this ever since we kissed. I don't know what to do,
and fold that inside.
'cause I long for you every single night. And it's been
Oh, come on. It's not that bad here. I would survive that. My beard would survive a little sticky thing. That's a massive beard. Ah. So the first side already looks pretty cool. Standing, as you can see. And now I can actually make straight cuts here. And have the outside line here. We will cutting. So I'm gonna do that on that one, even if I said I shouldn't. Watching that I really don't touch the ruler, just like have it as a guide. So, to your entertainment, you boys. It doesn't stick to hair. See? Doesn't stick. You lost. Ha! Pussies. Taking out all the fun for you. The beard box? What's a beard box? Should I cover it with beard hair inside or what? It's not a Bird Box. I still haven't watched that movie, even though everybody's talking about it. I just know Sandra Bullock is having like blindfold. It's the only thing I know about that movie. So to make this side actually stick to that, I normally just pull the box up and make like this. Oops. And tighten it up here. See that there's like wrinkles inside. This. And then we have to watch that our top not overlapping, so third cut off something much. Okay. That it works. So as you can see, that's the first edge, and now we can wipe off bar in that game. That side if you want to. Still have the edge covered here. It's no bento, it's a box for my Instax wide. And I want to have it looking good. I don't want any shoe boxes. They look crappy and shitty. So, now it's time for the second side. We can side. I could also go to IKEA and buy a box, but then it wouldn't be perfect for the size I need. And it wouldn't be perfect for the fit I need. What did I do here? That's the part of DIY. Why is Luca's message not showing? I need to allow that. Let me just. Ah, shit screens. That's now it doesn't allow it, but before. Interesting. The S at the end was the key factor. You can make a shit screenshot, but can't make shit shots. Okay, that looks good. Okay, couple lines here. One last cut here at the end. Yes, that's on there. Push it on, good and nice. Boys, don't talk so much stuff. Will be blocked out. Bento, you can use a shoebox, but I don't. I want my nice gray linen box that's self-made, that I know I made and looks the way I want it and is faced the way I want it. So, like this, go here. And if people want to know how to make a box for something special in their size, that's kind of the way to do it. So, as you can see, nice little box with your own linen. I mean, it's inside. I will still cover that up, probably with some other material. But yeah, that's the first part of the box. Now let's see the spacers. They will go in here, like this. I'm not holding right now. And then we have our frames. Let's put it in here. So first part of the images goes here. Second part goes here. Third part of the pictures here. So we can add this nice and easy, have some spacing. You see, and now I can actually add my separators into that box and have it well organized. Another one. So that's actually the box I wanted to build. And as you can see, there's only a little bit of top over, so the cover will be not too hard to make. And yeah, that's how you make a box. Still thinking what I will make inside. I still have some material left. I could actually glue inside. Be like this. So what do you think, guys? I know it's not worth the effort, because you can just buy a box, but that's a box that I have and that perfectly fits into Billy shelf here. Too many books. But it perfectly fits. So that was actually the main purpose to fix it to that. I still have some thingies like this here. No, like these little drawer pullers. Like I can use them for that. But they are outside. Don't need to grab them. So let's see. Once you put that paper inside, you'll have some of this, you know, greenish paper. Could actually put that inside. Give me that look. Or I could get a little fancy and take some other paper inside. Which is, give me 1 minute. I grab some paper and we see if we can do something. Ooh. So I just remembered I still had this black linen left, which actually perfectly fits for our purpose. So why not use it? It's a good chance to get rid of that material. That will go inside, make it completely black. So. our inside dimensions are, what would that be? Here. 57. Yeah, 35. 5.2. True. 35.25. So. Let's see if there's one side. Is it waiting music? Could be. Could be waiting music. I kind of want to try to use some of the bookbinder's glue I have, because that actually works pretty well. So I just take that one here. Missing. So I'm kinda eyeballing this right now, but I think it should work without a problem. But I am eyeballing it. So minus 26. Whoa, that's cold, Emily. The good thing is nobody will watch through that stream to see all the mistakes I make, so that's a good thing. Because everybody will be just like, yeah, it's way too long, I'm not gonna watch that. So. You cut out the bloopers? Thanks, Rob. That's really nice of you. Me swearing because I can't make stuff happen. You should have seen me swear in Qatar with the 20x24 when the Sheikh drove over a dune and broke the bellows of the camera in the middle of the night. I had to work till 5 in the morning to fix it because we needed to shoot again. Really nice. Lovely. Ah, Emily, yeah, that's right. I'm just like just around the T-Mobile building. It's not too far away from me. Oh, God. What did I just do? That's gonna be inside, so nobody sees how that's looking. So, and now comes the useful part, as I said, with the holding knife. If I can still find it. Now I can actually go over this. Re-puncture it so it folds easier on these. Yes, I go to Fotoleuchtner. It's actually a pretty good shop, and they are the best in developing in Vienna, I think. Or as far as my knowledge goes in developing, Fotoleuchtner are pretty good. And I don't know, like, I think most of the stuff from Cyberlab he's also doing, but I'm not sure how that's handled. But I can recommend the shop. It's not the cheapest one, but the quality is really good. And they're really fast actually too. That's great at all. Oh yeah, they're really helpful. So yeah, if anybody is in Vienna and needs to develop film and can't pick it up, or if you have a quick request, just go to them. I can highly recommend them. The price is okay. I can't remember it exactly, but it was okay to remember, as far as I remember. I wouldn't do the scans. I mean, they're okay, but scanning negatives is always a thing. I wasn't too happy with the results of the scans, but that could be that I'm too picky when it comes to this. And yeah, since I have a really good high quality scanner here, I can do it myself. That's the thing. I forgot to make the 9mm thingies here. Woohoo! That's a little wobbly. Who cares? Who cares? Well, where is my geodrag? Here. I need to cut that off, otherwise it will show out of the box, which I don't want. Nice clean edge inside of it. Like that. Good. Emily, where are you from? Finland. I'm really thinking about going to Tampere, to the camera rescue guys. Kind of want to make a video with them, like on how to, or like what to think about when you're buying your first film camera or analog camera, what to keep in mind and stuff like that. And yeah, since tour and they're really nice, let's see. And I kind of want to go there to see a hockey game in Finland. It's also pretty fun. Oh, you want to see more videos of the RF70? What would you be interested especially? Because I have that camera and like we did the mosaic stuff, and I was also thinking about doing some long time exposure with the RF because it's pretty easy. But I haven't tested the Fujifilm on a long time, so something in mind. No, PO will never change back from so like, yeah, PO will never change their film to 10 frames in a pack. The product development shows that. You will not produce a camera that only takes 8 images if you are planning on changing the amount of images you put in a pack. Also, they have like problems that it doesn't work so easy. Oh, come on. Did I make it too big? Come on, don't kill me now. Nobody sees that. Okay, I messed that up. I'll redo that, but I'm gonna do that off screen. Okay. Let me go to main. Woohoo. Okay, so I'm gonna do the inside again and do it new. I was just like trying to do it out of the scrap piece. So yeah, I hope you liked the stream. It was nice of you joining in, and I think I'm gonna turn off now. Yeah, on Tuesday I will make an episode about archiving the Polaroids. The box will be one part of it. Oops. To store big amounts of images, like tons and tons of images, because in one of these boxes you get about, I guess, 1000 Instax shots, so that would be a big archive box. There will also be some in these translucent foils. I also ordered one of these plastic melters, so how to make them yourself, that's also easy. And yeah, that's one part. The other part is the old Polaroid cartridges, to use them and stuff like that. So we will go over that in the video, and yeah. So thanks everybody for joining in. Hope to see you next week, and next week? Yeah, I don't know when, but soon. Bye!